visibility for these drivers, particularly in the nighttime hours. It is lap time. They spend, you know, millions of dollars in developing the car to go faster, but driver aids can certainly help the situation as well.
Very good point right there. I mean, that little bit of extra vision is worth tenths of a second on the racetrack. And the other part of that equation is if you're in an underclass car, if you're one of the GT cars, you look back, you know what that is behind you coming.
Remember, we were telling you about one of the young American drivers really doing a good job. Frankie Montecalvo, first time at Circuit de la Sarthe. He's with Andrew Marriott.
Yeah, Frankie's with me, but disappointingly his car is now back in the garage. What's happened, Frankie?
Right now we came into the pits just for a regular fuel stop. I was going to go back out and do another stint. Shut the car off, went to fire it up. Didn't turn over at all, so tried to change in batteries, everything we could do without really coming in the garage, and they think it's the starter right now, so they're pulling that out, and then we're going to put a new starter in, and hopefully it fires back up.
Now the boys in the commentary booth saying what a magnificent job you've been doing out there. So difficult to come to Le Mans as a young 21-year-old.
It's great coming here. I am actually honored. You know, it's an amazing track, an amazing venue, and I couldn't be happier to be here. We have a great car and a great team, so looking forward to get back out there and hopefully make up some time we lost in the pits.
Frankie, thanks very much. Best of luck for you.
Thank you.
They've had their patience tested this week as well, with multiple brake issues on the opening day of practice and qualifying on the Friday. Look at this fight going on here. This is Garcia. There's a prototype splitting him. That's the Thierry by TDS Racing prototype that splits those two GTE Pro cars, but Garcia is not letting Jamie Mello go.
He isn't, and he knows how to win here at Le Mans. He's done it a couple of times in the GT classes. This is a tremendous battle. Once again, Ferrari versus Corvette right now.
And
it
again,
is for that fourth position.
Again, Calvin, we talked about it before, but if you missed it, the straightaway speed difference between that prototype and the GT car is only 4 miles per hour, so they're running almost the same speed, and it makes it quite frustrating for both drivers in both classes to try to work with one another, not to lose time around the circuit.
And look at that, there's your point right there, Dorse. Mello had to take that line, to take that corner. Prototype has to remain patient. Garcia can stick with that prototype now, and they head down the run out of Mulsanne corner on their way to Indianapolis.
You know, Mulsanne or Arnage, either one, the cars are going so slow that the prototypes don't have an aerodynamic downforce advantage. And with that, they probably are actually a little bit slower at the apex of those two corners than is the GT car.
Just got a quick shot there of the 44 LMP2 prototype for Starworks. It still runs second in class with Le Mans rookie Enzo Pavalicchio behind the wheel.
And you know, they're playing this race totally into their hand. They're not pushing their luck. They don't have quite the speed that we saw Ryan DL earlier on talking about. We don't have quite the speed, and we might not have quite the fuel mileage that we need. So we're going to play it conservative. And so far, I think they're playing a perfect hand.
That was tight there coming off of Arnage. And ironically, the Corvette really took the lead in terms of what the Ferraris did with their wider body Ferrari last year. Corvette have copied that, and the driver stats just really given the cars tremendous rear stability in the high-speed corners here at Le Mans. They've got the wing up a little bit further than they had last year, a bit more restrictor. All of these things add up around an 8.5-mile racetrack.
Keep you in the loop up front. Marcel Fessler, defending race winner, continues to lead in the #1 e-tron Quattro, the Works Audi. He has about a minute 59 lead over Dindo Capello. We'll update you with more positions deeper in that prototype class. It's going well for Nico Prost in the Rebellion.